What's going on? It's Leviathan here, and today I'm going to be bringing you some information regarding the new event in Slime Isekai Memories. I have seen a lot of other content creators cover the topic of which stage is the best to farm for all the stuff that you're going to be getting from this event. I see a lot of people sticking with Faithful Fighters simply because it's the last stage with the three mini boss like characters, and sometimes they tend to give out good rewards. As far as the stones go that you get for completing this, it's the mysterious light stone. This is determined by what stage you do, so the further on in stage you go, so Faithful Fighters will give you the maximum amount of this light stone. However, I don't want to say maximum, but the average amount that you'll get from doing this mission is somewhere in the 500s, and even down kind of in the middle here, Fearless Dragon Newt, Crafty Artisans, they still give you about 450, almost 500 of these light stones. So if you cannot manage to kill these little mini bosses, or if they're just giving you a hard time and it is more time efficient to do one of the easier stages, then just do one of the easier stages, because you're going to be able to farm it faster, you're going to be able to do it more efficiently. Another part of this topic that I see a lot of people still debating on, not necessarily debating on, but trying to bring up as a fact, or this is my reasoning for this, is the stamina cost behind it. This is how much resources I'm getting per the stamina cost, and so on and so forth. But all of the expert stages are 15 stamina across the board. All of the normal stages are 12 across the board. Now, don't get me wrong, you want to be doing expert if you can. There's no point to be doing normal if you're able to do expert, because you'll get more light stones that way. But it's the same all across the board, no matter what stage you're doing, from the Good Secretary all the way up to Faithful Fighters. It is still going to be 15 stamina. So whether you're getting the 400 light stones or 550 light stones, whatever, it's going to cost you 15 stamina. This is not a debate, that's just how it is. Finally, the drop rates in particular. You will see that some of these stages, like Dedicated AIDS, has one enemy, one chance to drop items. This is completely RNG based. Drop rates for an enemy are not... They are specific, but they're not as specific as, like, oh, for mini-boss type characters like in Faithful Fighters, they have higher drop rates than the ones in, let's say, Crafty Artisans. Now, there might be a slight change in the drop rate, but to be honest, after doing Faithful Fighters 10 times and then doing Crafty Artisans 10 times, I'm noticing that I'm getting more items out of Crafty Artisans simply because I'm killing more monsters and it's giving me more of a chance to actually get those drops. Whereas with Faithful Fighters, there's a lot of times where I'll only get a couple drops. And it's strictly RNG based, and giving yourself more chances at this loot is going to increase your chances of getting more items, better items. And every single one of these missions has the exact same drops. There is no difference between whether you are doing the Good Secretary or doing Faithful Fighters. The drops are the exact same. None of these drops are going to include the new Octagram currency that is used to get the free Milam. Unfortunately, you will only be able to get that through just spamming and farming these stages and getting the total milestone rewards. And by doing the part 2, the Predator battle, that's going to be coming soon, I'd imagine that is going to be your only way of getting the new free Milam from the event. But like I was saying, it doesn't matter whether you're doing faithful fighters, crafty artisans, the good secretary. The point is that all of the RNG, all the drops, it's all the same. So really, just do the match, the stage that is going to be easiest for you, is going to be the fastest to complete, and overall, which you prefer to do. There is a lot of different types of stages. There's ones with just one boss enemy. There are ones that have 3 enemies spread over 3 rounds. There is, again, just the 3 straight up mini boss enemies. Whatever you're able to manage, whatever is fastest for you to do, just do that. Now, I will say, faithful fighters will give you around 500 plus of these light stones. Around the middle, crafty artisans, that's another one that I personally farm a lot because it gives me more of a chance for items. Again, it's around 450, I want to say. I usually get 450 on the dot every single time. And good secretary, I've only done this one a few times just to kind of test it out, and it gave me around 400. So I want to say that there's very, very slight differences between these stages. So just pick the one that you're able to do best. One of my favorite recommendations is crafty artisans. Simply because you have 9 enemies spread over the 3 rounds. They're a lot easier and faster to kill. You can rack up your combos that way, and eventually you'll have your ultimates just to quickly finish off the last round. Less chance of dying, and you have a lot higher of a chance of getting materials because you have 9 enemies to work with, 9 chances to get these drops. And finally, there was just one more thing that I thought of last minute. The drop boost. I am seeing a lot of people kind of get this misunderstanding about how these dark characters work during this event. Your dark characters will be getting a boost because dark has an advantage over light. So you will see better performance from your dark characters and a dark team. But these percentage where it says special effects on my characters, this is the drop boost, which means when you complete a stage, you'll see how many light stones you get. And then beside that, you'll see it says special effect or special bonus, something like that. And you'll get a second large amount of these light stones. And the amount that's given to you is based on how many dark characters are in your team and how high this drop boost is. So mine's at 45%. So usually whenever I clear a stage and I get, let's say crafty artisans, I get 450 light stones naturally. My boost gives me an extra 225, we'll say, because it's almost at 50%. This is going to help you accumulate these light stones faster, but it is not the end-all be-all. It is very, very simple to not have any dark characters except for the Benimaru, which is given to you. Stick Benimaru as a supporting character anywhere on your team, and then you'll be getting like a 30 to 40% boost no matter what team you're using. So just use your best team. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the event. I hope every single one of you gets the new free Milim. And I hope you guys enjoy the brand new slime game. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.